I'm Mike Huckman at the BioBuzz Center, where I'm pleased to welcome Suzanne Ffolkes with Research America, which is a nonprofit advocacy alliance. Ms. Ffolkes, thanks for being here.
Thank you for inviting us.
So for those who may be unfamiliar with Research America, what is it that your organization does?
Well, as you said, we're a nonprofit advocacy alliance, and we're focused on making research to improve health a higher national priority. And we represent all research stakeholders, ranging from industry to patient advocacy groups, scientific societies, foundations, and others who have a passion in making sure that research is a high national priority and that policymakers give it the attention and the resources it deserves.
What specifically are your priorities now? I believe in particular one of them is research funding, and especially at the National Institutes of Health, right?
Absolutely, and as you know, recently many research health and research agencies, medical and health research agencies, suffered a terrible blow during sequestration, which took effect about a year ago. Automatic spending cuts for the federal agencies, and many were not able to continue important project studies that could mean life and death for many patients. And so we are concerned about the fact that the NIH budget is still below pre-sequester levels. And we also want to make sure that we have a political environment that's conducive to private sector innovation, meaning policies that promote many important collaborations, public-private partnerships, and such as making the R&D tax credit permanent for industry.
Yeah, I think your Chief Operating Officer of Research America wrote in the BioBuzz Daily here at the convention, and I'm quoting from his column now, "It is counterproductive for policymakers to shrink investments in basic research as scientific opportunity accelerates."
Yes, Dr. Collins, the head of NIH, always says that we're at a point where scientific opportunity has never been as great as it is today, and funding is not keeping pace with that opportunity. And so we work with our member organizations and partners to inform policymakers about what's at stake. We know our global competitiveness is at stake. We don't want to fall behind. Many Americans believe that we are falling behind in global competitiveness. In fact, many Americans are still not aware of where research is conducted in our country, and largely scientists are invisible to the public. Our public opinion polling shows that many Americans cannot name a living scientist, which is a great concern.
So that's a concern of mine as well, as I work with some of our clients at the agency where I work for, and I try to encourage them to let their scientists tell their story, to tell the science story, to help bring the science to life. You're saying that that's a problem in general as well.
Yes, it is, and we encourage scientists. We work with many scientific societies and associations to help them talk about their work to non-scientists, to break it down in non-scientific terms, and to make the public and policymakers understand and become excited about the wonders of science and how it benefits not only human health, but the economy.
Why is that so important, though, that these scientists push away from the bench and start to tell their stories externally in compelling, passionate ways?
Well, they're the best spokespersons for science. If they can't defend science, who can? We are willing to do what we can do on our end, but it's really up to the scientists to describe the importance of their research and how it connects back to public health, human health, and also the economic benefits through job creation.
So how do you get them to do that?
So we are working with many societies. We are encouraging them to be more active. We go to where they are. We talk to them about ways to communicate with the public and with policymakers. We encourage them to come to Washington, meet with their representatives on the Hill. We're in the midst of a national voter education campaign called Ask Your Candidates to encourage not only scientists but the public at large to talk to their representatives about why they need to give a robust federal support to science and private sector innovation.
Scientists, tell your stories.
Absolutely.
Suzanne Ffolkes with Research America. Thanks for joining us here at the BioBuzz Center.